All right, so we are on the last painting day for our Claydonian. You can see I've got my base coat down. You can also see that my poor little Claydonian had a little mishap, and so now I will need to glue the horn back onto my Claydonian. Lots of choices as far as glue. I'm going to pick a stronger glue. I'm going to actually use a 2-part epoxy for mine, but Gorilla Glue works. I mean, you can hot glue it, you can use Elmer's glue. Obviously, the stronger the glue, the stronger the hold's gonna be, the longer it's gonna last. So just do what you have. If you need to glue yours back together as well. Once it's glued, painting it, glazing it, all those things are gonna just add extra security to it as well. But all those things are kind of optional, right? As long as you're building your Claydonian, that's what you're getting graded on. All the extra things, if you need to glue it back together, painting it, glazing it, those are optional. So you get to choose, and all those things are just going to help add longevity to your Claydonian. But when you photograph it, it's not like, I'm not going to know if it was glued back together, or I will know if it was painted. But even the glaze, I wouldn't necessarily know. So it's up to you, and you get to choose from there. So speaking of glaze, let's chat about that real quickly. So obviously, if we can get some sort of a no odor or low odor polyurethane to seal it, that's going to be your strongest. You just need to paint it on lightly. Make sure you're doing it in a well-ventilated area. If it's warm enough to be outside, that's even better yet. Or even have maybe an adult help you if you've never used a polyurethane or something like it. But really, any kind of a clear coating sealant, it's going to work. Some just work better than others. They're going to help it last longer than others. So it's kind of up to you. In our slides, though, you'll find a link to, when you click on the polyurethane, you'll find a link to a video that kind of just explains some of the different options that are out there and which ones are going to be stronger. Once again, it's optional. You don't have to glaze it, but it will help add strength to it and make your piece last longer if you choose to. And another thing I should mention too, if it is something where you don't have those supplies right now, even if you turn it in for now and you choose to in a week from now or a month from now or a year from now, you choose to glaze it to add that strength and to kind of give it that polished finish, that's okay too, right? This is your artwork, so you get to choose. So anyway, those are going to be your final steps before photographing your Claydonian and turning it in with your journal entry. So make sure that you're doing that before it's due. And then for those of you that are choosing to also play the Claydonian game for those 5 bonus points, you'll want to watch that video separately and check that out as far as what you would need to do to play the Claydonian game. It's going to be fun. All right, guys. I can't wait to see these Claydonians. They're going to be amazing. Woo!